Yes, people, big up. Don't worry, couple laters, but StreamYard was messing up for us. Actually, a bit peak, so whatever. We're here now, though. Make sure you smash the likes if you just joined, or even if you're watching it back, don't really matter. And also subscribe. You know, you've got Isak to Liverpool, which is going to be a bit of a madness. We'll see what happens there. Etiké, Richard Hughes apparently wants to sign a top striker this summer, which came out earlier. Etiké Newcastle move. Even their own, I can't remember what his name is. He works for Sky. Keith Downing or whatever his name is, was saying it seems like a bit more of a succession plan with Etiké. Chelsea want Garnacho, but also admire Rodgers. We'll see who they move for. Jackson's also interested. Well, he's got a lot of interest by a lot of clubs, including Aston Villa, United, and many other teams as well that were listed there. Morgan Gibbs-White didn't turn up to training, Jay. If you didn't know,
no, I think he's at training actually. Like I think he's at training, but I think
yesterday. That was yesterday.
You know, he's at today. He's at today. Just you know, Wolf. Like, listen, if you guys have seen Wolfie's behavior, the owner of Nottingham Forest is just like a big Wolfie. Do you know what I mean? So we're just having to deal with that at the moment. I'm sure the deal gets done, but Forest are just being silly beggars. So we'll just see how that goes out.
Yeah, fair enough. And then Canate, according to Matteo Pometto, his talks are blocked, but new talks are going to be scheduled. You know, with Real Madrid circling like sharks. Do you know what I mean? Anything. If you did, and also, guys, if you didn't know, what magazine's Ruben Dias in front of?
Oh yeah, massive City news. Ruben Dias is on the front of Forbes.
He's on the front of what?
Forbes.
What?
I don't know, bro. It wasn't news that I wanted to click on.
What was that? Is it for business? Is he doing something good around the world?
Absolutely no idea, but that's how dead Man City news is.
I'm kind of interested why he's on the front cover of Forbes. I'm not going to lie.
Well, probably because he's with Maya Jama.
I mean,
I'm still that maths don't maths, but there's a little bit of maths in there somewhere.
Oh, he's on the 30 under 30, I think. So basically 30 under 30 is like
bid.
Yeah, so 30 under 30 is like if you're like 30 under 30. So basically it's like if you're like the 30 most influential people in the world under the age of 30. So he's made that list.
How the fuck has he made that list?
Because he's a fucking leader of one of the biggest clubs in the world, man.
He's not a leader. He's not a captain.
Bro, he's right.
He's never been our captain.
Right, so is this what you do? Why am I defending Diaz more than you? Like, what are we doing here?
Because, bro, until Diaz defends us, I'm not defending him. How about that?
Okay, fair. All right. So if you've got I feel like the rarefied air that you've got now is you're a changed man. Like this is very.
I'm just a bit frustrated.
This is a different energy. Until he defends us, I'll defend him. Interesting phrasing.
No, because bro, you know what it is? It's that I always say this. As long as I see certain things, I'll defend. But like at the moment, like I've defended Ruben Dias. If we're being honest, I think the last 2 seasons, Ruben Dias has had bad seasons. The last 2, not the last one. The last 2.
Last 2.
I've defended him. I've defended him for a year and a half. I've defended him for the last 2 seasons. The one thing I would say is, to be fair to him, Ruben Dias's quality when he had his insurance. He's lost his insurance in Kyle Walker, and now he's driving around with no insurance, and it looks don't look great. But listen, that's on Pep as well, though. That's on Pep. Pep needs to play some pace. Anyway, the moral of this story was there's fuck all news coming out of Manchester City. Actually, there is one other bit of news coming out of Manchester City. For anyone that still thinks that 115 is going to stick and that Manchester City are going to be relegated, Man City have just signed a new 10-year deal with Puma worth $1 billion. Now, I mean, if you think Puma are going to pay $1 billion to have to make the kit of a League 2 team, then you're thicker than me. So,
unless there's a clause in there. What are you saying, Ches?
So are you thicker than me then?
I'm just trying to be clever.
I'm just waiting for the commoners to stop talking because the champions here. So I don't know why I didn't get addressed as that.
Because maybe you need a
Did you
cleaner
watch the
grease ring.
game? Did you watch the game?
Kaz, I think I should be top row, bro.
Did you
I think
watch the
I should be
game,
top row.
Ches?
You want to be in
Respectfully,
a
I should
small.
be top row.
Ches, did you watch the game?
Yeah, yeah.
Hello?
Is
Ches.
this guy lagging, or is it because he's like?
I don't speak to commoners. I don't speak to commoners.
Oi,
He's trying to do cool, chill guy gimmick.
Ches. Unfortunately, Monsters beat you to this, so it's all just a bit meh.
No, the Monster's not my level. He's not won every single trophy available.
So
We're
did
not
you
on the
watch
same
the
level.
game? Did you watch
We're
the
not
game?
on the same level. We're not on the same level.
Okay.
We're not.
Okay.
So
Have you got enough? Have you got enough? Ches, have you got enough pizzazz to pull this off? This is quite.
It's not about
this is
pizzazz.
quite-
I don't need to
this
act.
is a very
You want to
particular
act up.
gimmick you're
I'm
going
not
for
an actor.
today.
Hey, listen, Jay. I don't need to act.
It sounds
Monsters
like one of
do the
them.
acting.
It sounds
I'm
like
not
one of them.
acting. This is real life.
It's basically like when the likes of KSI starts trying to use slang for the first time ever. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit weird with these rich kids trying to get it. It's kind of like that.
No, listen, Ches. I want to let you land. These guys, obviously, champions, Conference League champions. You know, obviously, feel free, indulge a little bit. As a fellow European champion, I know how you're feeling. Do you know what I mean? You know, maybe not quite as the world champion, but continue, Ches, continue. I'm here to support you.
Ches, as a world champion, yeah. Please tell me, yeah. Play down these rumors that you want Garnacho, please. There's no way world champions want Garnacho.
We can take who we want to take, bro. We can take whoever we want. World champions, bro.
So you wanted to be in the top row. You want to be there. That's fine.
I deserve to be in the top row. I'm the only one here who's won every single trophy.
To be fair,
Same Man City team that everyone said. Remember what everyone was telling me on the stream? We're not doing enough to win the Club World Cup. Do you remember that conversation about 4 weeks ago? Everyone on the stream.
Say that again.
Wait, let me land.
No, I didn't hear what you said.
Listen to you, Daps. But everyone on the stream was saying, I don't know if you were here or not, but they were like, oh, Chelsea signed nobody. At this point, we had no João Pedro, by the way. Well, why didn't you go for Man Yang? You need him for the Club World Cup. That would have made a difference. Guess who won goalkeeper of the tournament? Guess who won the tournament?
First.
Oh, do you want to keep your keeper now? Do you want it? So, all right. So do you want to keep? Do you want to keep the keeper then as well?
By the way, thank you very much.
Are you happy with your keeper now?
I'm a king of the world. I'll write about the season in 4 weeks' time.
Well, should we end the stream then? If Ched's isn't going to fucking answer, well, you've got to do better.
I remember these conversations. That's why it's funny. That's why it's funny to me. But anyway, let's enjoy the show. Big up people in the chat.
So that's actually quite a relevant question. But 4 weeks ago, your very fans were moaning about him.
That Dave in the final was mid. I can't lie.
Man's gone.
Do you want to keep him then, Ches?
I personally wouldn't keep him, but I'm just saying. Narrative was we haven't done enough for the Club World Cup, and that same team went on to beat Real Madrid to it, Bayern Munich, Man City, and PSG in the final, and Inter Milan, who made the Champions League final. The same team that didn't do enough, same team that weren't going to win it. It says everything you need to know about my football club. The only club in world football to win every single trophy.
But you've never done a treble, have you? Fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
Dave,
have you won the Club World Cup?
Have you won a treble?
Keep
have you won a treble?
Keep it moving.
Have you won a treble?
I've won a Prem. I've won a Champions.
You've never won a treble.
Have you? Hold on. You lot have won a Club World Cup, in you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now it's called it.
No, bro, I'm sorry. You can't change the name of competitions. It's all well and good FIFA doing that. And if you want to do that for a gimmick, but it's a dead gimmick in it, like you have won a Club World Cup.
I big up to Chelsea, man. If that's what you want.
Real talk. I do think that Chelsea. We had the conversation yesterday about underdogs. I think that Chelsea, like, bro, this group of players, yeah, have won 2 trophies in the last 2 months. Yeah. They definitely are going to have a taste for trophies next season. Like, we can't say now this group of players don't have the mentality. We can't say that.
That's when people are doing the whole like you must win the league now.
No, it's not you must, but you must challenge. You must challenge.
I was saying that before though.
But the best team in the world can't challenge for the league.
Crazy. Respectfully, you're 15th. You've signed one player.
The league is reset, my brother. The league is
reset.
reset.
From you, is it a must though? It is a must from you.
So
surely it's a must. Chez, if you don't challenge next season,
I think we will. That last season.
No. Hold on. I'm not asking you what you think. If you don't, you won't be happy, will you?
Was I happy last year?
I don't know. I can't remember the conversation.
I wasn't. I wasn't happy. You fell off. Like, I wasn't happy with it.
There we go.
But
Then.
You're saying something that's kind of obvious. I think most Chelsea fans have said they expect to
Deflecting
win
accountability. No, you're the best team in the world. So you
We are the best team in the world.
You beat
That's a fact.
PSG, so you should win the league next. So you should win the league.
So wait, we should or you expect us to?
No, you should.
Remember that tweet I showed you yesterday?
Yeah, no, you should. Don't claim you're the best in the world. No, in particular.
World champions, G. Get with the program. Where have you been the past week?
2 days.
Smash PSG in the final. Same PSG you couldn't beat.
But the thing is, Monts, they shouldn't win the league. They should only challenge. They should win it now, no?
No. I say, listen, world champions, bro. That's a big up thing. But to say you're automatically the best team in the world. So if Flamengo won, would they also be? Would they be?
No,
the best
obviously, I'm using the titles.
Being fair here, if you win the tournament, they can say that they can't.
They are champions of the world.
If Flamengo had won it, they could have said it. Like
Inter Milan won it, Man City won it. If that's won it, he said best team in the world.
PSG won the one second first, because PSG won the Champions League. Ain't no one out here saying Barca are the best team. Do you know what I mean?
But the Champions League. So is the Club World Cup more prestigious than the Champions League? See, that's where you're lagging.
That's not the argument.
Liverpool fans did take offence to not being in this Club World Cup.
Of course they did that. Hold on a minute, Mons. Why are you asking the questions? Are you Cup World champions?
No. I said the Champions League. The Champions League.
You're a commoner to me. You're a couple of commoners. To get in this competition, you must have won the Champions League.
That's what I'm trying to say. In order for Chelsea to qualify, they had to win the Champions League.
When was the last time we won the Champions League?
It's like saying the Conference League in the league and the League Cup. So the Conference.
No, that's fine. So you man can talk to the Champions League winners.
Chelsea.
The Club World Cup winners can talk to the Champions League.
How do you get in the Club World Cup?
How could they not? They just beat them 3-0.
What are you talking about? We beat PSG 3-0.
Bro, how could they not? They just beat them 3-0, bro.
Bro, come on, man. Let's not.
Come on, man. What?
Like again,
did you beat PSG this season?
You get your, as I said, you get your respects for winning the competition. But respectfully, you're going on like you're the Champions League winners.
I don't care what you think. How about that? I don't care what you think.
You don't have to care. You don't have to care what I think. You don't have to care what I think. The way you're going on shows me it has been a while. But that's
but guess what, Mons? I've won more Premier Leagues than you, and you look how you went along this season.
That's brother. It doesn't matter if you won more.
Yeah, what now? I've won 5 of them.
You have the same amount of leagues as Everton. You have the same amount of leagues as Everton.
Yeah, they have more than you as well.
No, they don't.
Well, guess who does? I do. So I don't know what you're telling me about. Look how Garnacho was wearing your shades. You were wearing your shades on this very stream.
You don't need to be
your room, your dressing gown over 2 Premier Leagues. You don't need to go back in my life. In 10 years, I saw 5 friends.
You catch up to Arsenal first.
You know what I'm saying?
Once you catch Arsenal, then you catch City.
Then you catch World Cup champions. You commoner. Go back down there. You're bottom row for a reason.
You know what I'm saying? Please
respect my football club.
Enjoy your trophy.
Go win the Club World Cup, then come talk to me. How about that? Go beat PSG when it matters, then come talk to me. Maybe if you win the Champions League soon, you might be in my competition.
Pick you up for winning the Club World Cup. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna wear that crest for 4 years. Of course, I'm jarring.
You might just see me after the Champions. If we win the Champions League next season, I'll be worse than this. You better hope I don't win another major trophy.
Now you're taking George's. Now you're taking George's. Now you're taking George's approach. When are you going to get one of your own?
I'm talking on my own. I'm talking on my own self.
First you were doing Monts. Now you're doing George. When are you going to do Ches?
Hold on. But be fair here, right? Be fair here, because obviously, even me, I've criticized Chelsea a lot this season. Yeah, all the teams that played this tournament, they played it. They played this tournament to win. Whether you like it or not. When I saw City play this tournament hard,
100%
wanted to win it. Yeah, you didn't win it. Chelsea won it. They beat PSG in the final 3-0. Had they not beat PSG, sure, you could make a claim for who did they beat. They didn't beat them, but they beat the champions of Europe, fair and square, smashed them, right? So if Chelsea fans want to talk smack about this and that, they're entitled. Absolutely no issue with that.
Jay, come on, you're doing the weird thing because no one said
I'm being fair, bro.
No one said they can't.
The same way we were slandering Chelsea.
Can I reply?
Sure,
Thank you. All I'm saying is that they're allowed to talk their shit. You're allowed to have their respect. Big respect to Chelsea. But then, again, to say, like, certain things about best team in the world, in terms of going around. To be fair, Chase, you said I'm being shameless when I say best team in the world.
Yeah, I'm saying the title said no months. The fact is, for the next 4 years, I'm officially known as the champion of the world. That's a fact.
How can you? You only got a replica.
Because
Donald
I've
Trump
won
robbed your
the
trophy.
cup.
He's a champion of the world. They are.
In
They are.
order
Donald
to
Trump
get
is the
there,
best.
you need to
Donald
win the
Trump
Champions
robbed
League
your tro-
or be a
Donald
top
Trump robbed your
coefficient.
trophy.
I'm
He
saying,
robbed your
you
trophy.
wouldn't know about that, Kaz. You haven't been in it since fucking 2012.
So what? I still won it.
Whatever
And guess
year you were
what?
in it.
Brother, your
You've
club
won
barely
two.
existed.
I might
before
even catch up to your
2004.
Champions Leagues. How about that?
Brother, your
You
club
can't.
barely even existed.
You
Bro,
can't.
my
Next
little
year, I
sister,
can
my
match your
little
Champions
sister's
League.
older than your
Are
club.
you
bro.
sit flipping mid-table?
My
with a
little
crappy
sister is
squad
older than
and
your
fucking
club.
mount running
She's
around
not, though,
everywhere.
is she?
I'm
Yeah,
She's
gonna
not.
step my
She's not.
football club.
She-
You're a
she's
shitty
not.
team, bro.
My
You're a
little
shitty
sister's
team.
older than your
Cass,
club.
Cass,
You know what
she's
I'm
not,
saying?
though, is she?
Come on, man.
What, is your sister over 100?
No, man. It's irrelevant fucking shit history, bro.
Oh, right. So we only talk.
Oh,
we only
right.
talk
Okay,
since
man,
you
look,
lot
we
are
got
winning
History
stuff.
Channel,
Well,
man.
at least
Them
you
over
was,
here
bro.
now.
Don't do that. Don't
No
do
European-
that.
Man's getting
You've never
rattled.
done-
He's rattled.
Cass,
Man
you've
said
never
history
been the
books.
guy to do that. You've
Yeah,
never
but-
been the guy to do that.
Don't
Hey,
matter,
we got
though.
him,
That is
chat. We got him.
shameless.
We got him. We got him.
What,
Talk about
2D
history.
titles? Bro, you was a Tottenham.
Ches,
Man,
Ches,
still-
all I'm saying is just welcome to the
Nah,
big
nah. Hey,
league.
Mon,
Like,
see how
And
we
even
get
then-
rattled?
even then,
You see-
Tottenham
you
had
see
European
Kaz there? You
trophies.
see Kaz?
Even
He's
Tottenham had
rattled, you know.
European
I don't
trophies.
even
Ches,
know
what
how
I'm
he
saying is
got
welcome
rattled.
to the big leagues.
Chaz,
bro. I
your
say
team's
welcome to the
shit.
big league.
Just
Yeah,
firm it.
but
It
Ches,
is what it
are
is,
you?
man.
but
Don't get rattled.
Ches. But the thing is, yeah,
If
you
you
know
want
what's
a bit of
fun? You know,
trophy talk, look at my picture.
if we
Look
really
at my
want to,
picture.
if we really want to do this, yeah, like, because cool,
Look
it's
at my
fine, innit?
picture.
How about this? I'd rather win the Premier League than the Club World Cup, yeah. So,
We ain't
anyways,
winning both.
that's.
You ain't
Bro,
getting
Ches would rather that, but this isn't about the Premier League.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Which one?
The thing is, yeah. Now we're going into a season, yeah, bro. The Club World Cup stuff that ended yesterday, bro. With that little shit sticker that you
Kaz,
got in the
for
middle of
you.
your top.
I'm champions for 4
The
years.
little shit sticker that they put
Hey,
in the middle
Daps,
of
you
your
hearing
top.
this? Daps, you
Yeah,
hearing this?
Anyways,
Man
it's
said it
just-
ended yesterday, Month.
Bro.
You can't even that.
Yeah,
That's
but it
crazy.
ended
Man,
yesterday.
that's crazy. I'm not
It
backing
ended
that.
yesterday.
I'm not backing that.
Ended
I'm not
yesterday.
There's bitter and there's
Bro,
bitter.
yeah, I don't mind doing that. But the thing
I'm
is,
not-
yeah,
I'm
Ches
not
is
backing
deflecting to my club when I'm saying, cool, go and win the actual trophy. Don't do the glorified Arsenal thing. Because remember, 10 years ago, 10 years ago, we would all laugh at Arsenal and Arsene Wenger for saying top four.
No, but
And
Jay-
now it's about challenging. Since when did we glorify challenging, bro? Are you winning? Are you winning? Are you winning? No, it's about Chelsea. So I'm asking you, are you winning?
Nice deflection.
Are
but I'm
you
gonna say-
winning?
I'm going to say it again.
You've
I'm
got
gonna say
João
it again.
Pedro now, right? You're going to get a goalkeeper and Garnacho or Morgan Rogers, right? Are you winning?
No, the Garnacho's the bit that needs the conversation. Ches,
like,
as
yeah,
champions
firstly,
of the world, please don't go
go
and get him. As
Let
champions
me
of the world,
let me adjust
don't
these
do
points
that, bro.
first. Firstly, I'm going to say it again. Your team's shit. Secondly, to make it clear, I don't care whether you think it's yesterday, last week, celebrate last week. I'm champions for 4 years. Until someone else wins it. And by the way, I can win it again in 4 years. Don't like this isn't a Champions League yet, but I still rank it as a top trophy. I wouldn't say it's a major in a special category. I would say
It will be a major eventually.
It will be, of course, it will be when the money's
Eventually,
involved. All the clubs involved. Liverpool in the Champions League, they might be.
I
in it.
also think it
You know
won't
what
be
I'm
every
saying?
4 years. I don't think it'll be every 4 years as well. By the way,
What
They
you
might
gonna?
say,
you-
yeah.
you-
I think FIFA. I think, bro, you think FIFA and UEFA care about space and
no, but
time?
that's- you-
It's
you-
not
you-
far
you- you-
away.
you-
Hold on, because you got to
Euros
understand
World
one,
Cup.
You know-
one
you know
year's
what?
Nations League, 1 year's European Championships, 1 year's the World Cup.
I
there's
agree,
literally,
bro,
there's literally no
yeah,
more space in the,
No,
in,
but
in the
Jay,
calendar.
you're talking from a UEFA point of view. Do you think FIFA give a fuck about the Nations League?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is obviously we're circling it back from Ches's point. Ches's original point, right? And Mont's original point.
I'm backing Ches, by the way. I'm not
Yeah,
going
that's the
against
thing.
Ches.
The original point is the level of this tournament. And to me, this is the first tournament. I went into this being like, this is a glorified preseason friendly. As the tournament progressed, I was like, nah, this is a decent tournament. By the time we got to the end of the tournament, I'm like, all right, this is going to be a big thing in the future.
Yeah,
like over the next
definitely.
couple of editions, they've got something here. So
Jay.
to me now,
Yeah. No,
So I'm saying
no,
Ches-
go on.
you know what I'm saying Ches's point about like obviously like
Ches
why
didn't
would-
think he was going to win it.
yeah, but why would my thing is why would Chelsea fans not be happy? Because
No, they should be happy.
Obviously,
They
He
should
said
be
he
very-
might be happy.
I thought
from the-
PSG were going to do a number on that.
Wait,
hold
so
on,
Jay, where did-
hold on. Let me make my fucking point. Like, let me make my point. The point I'm trying to make here
you're
is
wrong because I
like,
didn't say anything about the level, but
everyone,
Yeah,
everyone
Mon's
wants
doing
to
too,
crash. Everyone wants to crash it. Like, and I think someone in the comments made a great point. We've not even discussed the game. We've not discussed how Chelsea played.
I want
We've not
to, yeah, I
discussed
want to.
Yeah,
anything
brother.
like that. Yeah,
I
and
agree.
it's just
That
straight
was
away-
yesterday. That was
it's just
yesterday.
straight away.
That was
Hold
yesterday.
on. It's just straight away. We're downplaying what they've done.
No,
which is
no, no,
fine.
it's not. Stop
Right,
doing the
okay,
arse
you know
licking
what?
thing,
I
bro.
can't even make my fucking point, guys. Like,
Because
you
you're
see what I
taking
mean?
too long
Let
to
me make my
land.
point.
Land.
Like,
I think Kaz is right about Bremo. I don't think this is about Carabao Cup. I think
No,
this
bro.
is about Bremo and Brentford.
No,
That's
no,
just my
no,
opinion.
it's not that, bro. We done it yesterday,
Right.
Jay. We don't need to go back into how they paid. Do you get it? We done it
Fair enough.
yesterday.
Maybe not extensive.
We
Chat. I hear that
did
part.
anyone skip past the Jimmy shouting part? Yeah, maybe. You know what? Maybe we do need to talk about it again.
no, bro, because you brought Jimmy on the show yesterday, and we couldn't have a proper show yesterday. So
Yeah,
we
I'm
couldn't have a
less
show
shouty than
yesterday
Jimmy, to be fair.
because
I'm
you
not
brought
shouty.
Jimmy on the show, and the show went to shit. Yeah. So now today we've still not discussed what happened in that game because yesterday Jimmy was on the show and we couldn't discuss anything.
Should we get Jimmy on the show? Is that what you're saying? You want Jimmy on?
But Jake, can we just again clear my name? I've not said anything about the level of the tournament, so please don't say that.
You didn't, to be fair. I'll defend
Yeah,
Daps.
nothing.
No one did.
Daps was in it. This
No
is
one
Kaz
did.
saying-
They literally you shadow boxed for half of that. The second half, I get what you were saying. You was right in that.
But
But the
bro, I
first
didn't
half,
even make a fucking point, bro, because you guys jumped in straight away.
I
I'm
didn't
merely
say anything. I
saying,
didn't jump in.
bro,
I didn't jump in.
immediately
Again,
what you
I didn't
said
jump in
is,
as anything.
bro, immediately you tried to downplay Chelsea winning. That's what you did.
I didn't.
straight
I
away.
didn't
Like, you
immediately.
tried to
No, I
downplay
didn't.
it.
I didn't
All right,
downplay
cool, man, cool.
it. Ches literally said the best team in the world, and I said, "Whoa, what do you mean best team in the world?"
I'm
And then he said,
officially
"Obviously." Then Ches said, "Obviously, I'm being shameless, but the title is world champions."
The title. I'm going by the title, bro.
It's
Yeah,
not-
yeah.
Wait, hold on. Oh.
But so how is that me
Not my
immediately
title.
downplaying when
No,
he said,
obviously,
Yes,
if you're
yes,
going to take my...
Downplayed it.
Listen.
So-
Let's
so-
make this clear. For the next 4 years...
Listen, I have no issue giving credit. I have
No,
no issue
JJ,
giving
no one
credit
could
to any
display...
team
No,
whatsoever.
let's end this here, yeah? We want to move to transfers, I get it. No one could displace what my
No,
team
I'm
did,
not.
innit? No one thought that... I didn't think we would go into first half 3-0 up against PSG. A
Yeah,
team
Yeah,
that
no one
slapped
did.
every single English team and Real Madrid in the semi-final. If we lost to PSG, everyone would have expected that. And I'll be sitting here holding smoke because we didn't win it. We win it, and the Kaz is telling me that was yesterday. A team that's not won a major trophy in how long? Allow it.
Yeah, but what
My
do you
club
mean?
deserves respect
I mean,
for that.
to be
And
fair,
by
they
the
have
way,
won trophy
by the
quite
way,
recently.
and by the way, we're not going to do
Where you
one
lost
game
in the
analysis
final.
either way. So if we lost it, I wouldn't be saying we're going to finish 7th in the league. And because we've won it, I'm also not going to say we're going to smash Liverpool and City to the league. It's somewhere in the middle. We should definitely compete for the league. I want signings. But what this game proves is that we can compete at the top level, which a lot of people in this chat, a lot of people in this panel, last year and before were like, oh, your teammate winning 9. You man are just young squad, all this, And I was telling you, man, nope. Potts is rubbish. He's rubbed. We're going to be calm. And slowly now, Conference League was a laughing stock. We then win the Carabao Cup. Then, dare I say, we win another major. People still
Maybe
complain.
the league, maybe.
I don't care about that.
Hold on. Are you
Yeah.
happy you won or are
Yeah.
you happy you're right?
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
Good,
I'm
that's a
backing
good
my
question.
team. I'm backing my team, innit? Simple as that.
"Both." This is my point. I think with the Club World Cup, it's another thing that Chelsea can build off of, and like what Ches said, they can say
Yeah,
to
that's the way I see it.
you can say to
Basically
themselves
that,
now,
yeah.
like you can't write man off in it. Like write me off at your risk, kind of thing.
Consistency, big up.
That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because as I said, to go and again, I was away, so people haven't heard what I said about this game. But to go and belts to ask PSG like that is a European statement. Like European statement. Now, as I said, does that mean Chelsea fans are going to say they're going to go win the quadruple next season? No, it's not. They're not saying that.
Say one thing on that though.
I mean, someone
can I
has said that in the comments, to be fair.
Before we end the segment, because of our heritage in Europe, you know, next season, people are going to have Chelsea's favourites in the Champions League. You know that, right?
But obviously,
You'll be one of them.
like, we'll be like you got to be realistic, as we said. Like,
But once realistically,
it's
like
unfair
if you
to
look
do
at all
that,
the teams in Europe, think about like what.
I
You
don't
know
know,
what? Do you know what? Let me be
I'm
real with
going to
you.
crash on you
Even-
for not winning the
Do you know
champ.
what?
No,
Even
no,
if
I'm saying
go
we have a
back
good
now,
chance.
Do you know
That's what
what?
I'm saying.
Do you know what it is though? This is where,
Right.
for me, right,
What's heritage?
whether you want to call it heritage or whatever you want to call it, yeah.
Heritage.
When it comes to but there's people in the comments that aren't going to see it as heritage. That's why I'm
That's
saying
true.
whatever you want to call it, yeah.
Silly though, innit?
But even if we go back to the Conference League final, yeah. The first half, bro, you lot looked pony, yeah. You lot looked like you weren't winning that for shit. But again, remember we did the watch along for it. Again, Chelsea's second half come out and blow the other team away. There's this thing, yeah, with Chelsea in I'm not even going to say Europe anymore. It's international tournaments, yeah. That fucking they've got the know-how. They know how to fucking do it.
You know, when they get someone wrong, they just sell them and
Bro.
go buy someone new.
No, but I'm trying to praise them.
But that's what they do.
No, but I'm talking about in big games, in big finals, Chelsea they know how to get it done. Like they do. And I hear what he's saying about in Europe next season.
In Europe.
People will be in Europe. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said internationally. Yeah.
No, that's I agree with you.
They've got this,
in the league, realistically,
it's so months. You know it as a Liverpool fan. Because in me growing up, the most trophies I saw Liverpool win was not at home. It was in Europe.
Yeah,
right? Because Liverpool know how to do. Once your club starts doing it, you go into it with disbelief. And I've always said it when people were saying to me as a City fan before we won our Champions League, are you going to win it this year? I was saying, I don't know, because we haven't got that know-how. Man United, I remember when Cass first re-qualified for the Champions League, he said, why can't we win it this year? Why? Know-how. And I hate to say, Arsenal fans, I think that's one of the things that's fucking probably making you lot choke a little bit. You haven't got the know-how in Europe, and you have to get it over the line. Chelsea are fucking formidable in Europe. They are. There's no hiding it,
This is a funny comment for someone that's going to lose Isak at some point. Great empire you've got building, isn't it?
What's your records like in international finals, by the way?
We've only lost one in the last 15 years to Man United, 09. That's it.
I think.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't you not lose the Super Cup?
Just on Chelsea.
No, we won. We won.
To Atletico Madrid when you got smacked up by Falcao.
Let's be real. They shouldn't have beat us. Chelsea's squad on paper should not have beaten the City team they beat in that Champions League final, but they did.
But the thing is, with Chelsea next season, I think the interesting thing is how they're going to deal with, all the games. But I can see Chelsea doing well in the Champions League. I think they match up well against European teams, especially. They have a lot of intensity. They've got a lot of they've got a lot of legs, a lot of energy. That technical prowess as well. They've got like people who are technically good on the ball too. And, European players, defenders, are maybe not as physically strong as the Prem ones. So, I could see Chelsea doing all right in the Champions League too. Premier League, I don't like to do one match based outcome opinions. Do you know what I mean? Like, as in Chelsea, if Chelsea had lost the game,
I said the same thing.
It's not like we're going to say we're going to, but I think
if we lost, is everyone going to tell me we're going to finish mid-table?
Like my thing is, how close will City and Chelsea be to each other next season? That's the question I'm thinking of in my head. I'm like, how close are those two teams going to be? Because I don't know where City are going to finish or anything, but I'm really curious between City and Chelsea. Chelsea be within 3-5 points of them? Bigger, smaller? I'm not sure.
But I don't know where City. Yeah, I don't know where City at the moment. I'm really unsure.
Put it this way: last season, 50% of the way of the season, Chelsea was second place. We'd beaten Everton, we would have gone top of the league in December.
Actually, Chelsea and City last season were mad close, weren't they?
Yeah, we were close. I think there was only 1 point.
Like 1 point between us or something like that. So
Jay's question's valid. To be fair, let's end the section here. We talking about transfers halfway through the show. Be everyone in the chat. Yeah, I think top 3 interchangeable. But if Chelsea can go into that and go into the mix...
hold on. So you think the top 3 is City, Arsenal, Liverpool?
The City one that Jay's saying, I'm not sure. Maybe Chelsea...
I don't know where City... I don't know where City
should be in the same conversation.
No, I agree with you, but I'm not going to sit here and say 100% that's the case. I expect it to be the case.
But at the moment, if I'm being honest, after watching the Al Hilal, and I know it's only one game, but the way we lost it was too similar to a lot of games we lost last season. What
did you say earlier about the know-how, though? You guys have the know-how in the league, we don't.
But we still only finished 1 point above you. So at this point, I'm kind of saying now, if I'm looking at it with what I've seen transfers so far, because to be fair, we started well with transfers. So I was going, okay, maybe Arsenal, but Arsenal are now moving very serious in the transfer window. I'm still saying at this point, I don't think it will be an Arsenal, Liverpool, and then City, Chelsea behind them. We'll see if City and Chelsea can actually turn that into a proper top 4 again, and not a 2 and a 2.
But hold on. I actually like, and I'm not sure how to say this, but I actually think, personally, I've got Arsenal first at the moment. Like in my head, I've got them first because Liverpool at the moment, the level of disruption to their team is it's a lot for me to say definitively they're going to be above Arsenal next season again, because they've lost Trent. Obviously, Konate, up, down. I don't know what they're going to do. Obviously, horrible what happened with Jota. Diaz, they're sniffing around. There's a lot of disruption to that team. Not saying the team's not going to be good.
Absolutely.
I'm just, and then I look at City. They're kind of doing their thing. I look at Chelsea, and I'm like, if Arsenal can stay pretty fit,
bro, the only thing with Arsenal though
I'm
is
probably giving it them at the moment. Maybe even without
Gyökeres. You know what?
But the thing with
genuinely,
Arsenal,
even without Gyökeres, I'm still like, maybe
but the
Arsenal.
thing with
I hear what
Arsenal
Jay's
is the
saying, you know, I hear what
know-how.
he's saying.
Look, the minute Arsenal win one league, yeah, with the way they're moving, I think who knows, like Arsenal could then go on and but for me, it's now after 3 years of Arsenal finishing second, I'm always going to come back to that, and there will be, but now we've got a 9, or now we've got cool. Every season I hear, but now we've got
No, this is where I agree with you.
Where I see with Arsenal, the only thing that makes Liverpool stand out, like ultimately, if Liverpool, City, or Chelsea are in a title race, you'll go, they might win this. If Arsenal are in a title race, most of us are now going, they're not getting it over the line.
Here's the thing, like, I agree with Jay's point. Let's do this in Diaz as well, because transfer talk as well as Arsenal talk, If Liverpool lose Diaz and have to replace a winger and the striker, the 2 fullbacks, a new 10, and a new centre-back of Konate is exiled, that's a lot of change. Now, I'm not saying they can't win the league again, but to assume they're going to play the exact same way, the same synergy and chemistry, I think is a bit naive. Then we go on to Arsenal, and again, people assuming you can just plug and place players, that it's going to be that easy. You put in Gyökeres, they're going to score the goals Havertz missed. Gyökeres and Havertz don't even play the same way. Like, people think football's played on paper. It's like, it's very cliche. When you're on the game on YouTube and you realize how people actually think, it's very weird. They literally think you sign Gyökeres, Eze's going to come in. Wow, that solves all our issues. But you got to change the style of football.
Well, I said this yesterday.
Like,
with signing Gyökeres.
By the way, Arsenal fans, that doesn't mean you can't win the league.
No, they can't. This is the thing. And this is why I'm saying, once Arsenal, last season, right, when Arsenal got Real Madrid in the quarterfinals, I said, I don't think they beat them. But if they beat Real Madrid, then I think Arsenal, ultimately, if you beat the heritage team of Europe in Real Madrid, I'd be thick to then go, but you're not going to beat PSG. Because if you can beat Real Madrid in the quarterfinal, you can beat PSG. Same thing. Can Arsenal win the league this season? Yeah, but I'm never going to put them as favourites because I've seen them come second the last 3 years in a row.
But we can't make the predictions in a vacuum without favourites. So whilst I'm the same, I'm like, do I want to put Arsenal as favourites?
Liverpool are the favourites for me.
But if I'm not going to put them as favourites, who are then the favourites?
Liverpool for me.
No, but I'm saying with the level of disruption that Liverpool have versus Arsenal. No, that's what I'm trying to say. But I'm saying the level of disruption. I can't just say definitively.
But Arsenal got just.
Hold on. Arsenal aren't losing 50%. No, Arsenal aren't losing 50% of their defense. Liverpool are.
But there's disruption. Arsenal
potentially. You can't lose 3 of your starting 11 and be
Arsenal,
like, it's going to be the same.
Hold on. If you're right, because you have to look at where the season ended. So the season ended with Liverpool as champions, right? With Arsenal as second, with City as third.
They lost. They lost Trent.
But hold on. I'm about to do all this. If you want to let me finish, I'm listing. You have to do all the things. So firstly, Liverpool are there, Then you look at all the players that are coming in, and from what I'm hearing, Arsenal are bringing in 5 players, right? Five players. I'm hearing Zubi, I'm hearing Madueke. I'm hearing Eze. I'm hearing Gyökeres. I'm hearing there's one other, Rodrigo, right? There's multiple players coming in as starters, So I do hear. But hold on. I'm not making one point. I'm making multiple points. Because if you were to score it, so with them, they're getting more starters in. The Arsenal are getting more starters in than Liverpool. So you go, okay, so Arsenal are being more disrupted than Liverpool. But then I do get your point, that, okay, but Liverpool are losing 2 defenders, and 2 defenders losing defensive players, that's disruptive as well. But overall, you're still looking at Liverpool as the very much dominant champions last season. Very dominant.
So my rebuttal on this,
and the same
before you go, Kaz, is that I'm saying that Liverpool are losing 3 3 starters. Yeah, Arsenal lost 1 starter in Partey. Liverpool are losing 3 in theory. They've definitely lost Jota and Trent. They might lose Konate. They might lose Diaz. That's 3 starters.
Okay.
Whether you want to say that, okay.
Let me rebuttal you.
No, I've not finished. I'm not finished my point yet. So Liverpool lose 3 starters. Arsenal lose 1. Yeah, Arsenal are bringing X number of players into the squad. Yeah, and their squad was depleted last season because of injuries. So what I'm trying to say now is that am I definitively saying that Liverpool, after losing 3 starters and swapping the team around a little bit, are definitely better than Arsenal without injuries?
Right. Well, let me give you. Let me give you.
I don't know.
Hold on. If you're saying they're losing 3 starters, well, if Gyökeres is coming in, right, and Gyökeres starts over Havertz, yeah. Well, aren't Arsenal then losing a second?
That's not losing a starter. That's bringing in a player. They still got the other player.
Yeah, all right, so now let's look at the other thing. The other thing that's very relevant is where Liverpool might have to change up a bit of things at the back because they've got new defenders coming in, right? Is it not fair to say that Arsenal, who have not played with an out-and-out 9, now have to change the way they play to play with an out-and-out 9?
You're missing the. I'm not.
No, I'm looking at all points.
No, I'm not. You're looking at it from the point of the team evolving and changing. That's fine. I'm saying the existing team that got you where you are, you're losing some of that team. So I'm like, the base that you're basing Liverpool off, they're losing.
Not the spine. Not the spine, though. Not the spine.
Well, I'm not trying.
And I have to be consistent. One thing I've said, even going into this season. Yeah. No, Jay, I hear your point. I'm not downplaying your point. I'm saying there's multiple points. So you have to look at every single one.
And the underlying thing that comes down to: do I think that evolved, changed Liverpool are definitively better than fit Arsenal? But I do not know.
Okay, so let me say this. It's one thing that I was, even last summer, when all of us were downplaying Liverpool, the one caveat that I put in there is, yes, I get it, it's a different manager. However, the one key thing, and I've used this to defend Arteta this season. When everyone said Arteta had to beat this Liverpool team with a new manager, right? I said, might be a new manager, but it's still the same spine that won a Champions League and a Premier League previously. And right now, all right, they've got rid of Trent. They still have that same spine. And that's the one thing that has been consistent with Liverpool throughout. They've got a spine of winners, and it hasn't changed.
And that's relevant. Can I do these super chats before we get lost in the sauce?
The spine for me.
Yeah, sorry, good point, Dabs. Good point. Yes, good points. Good debate.
Good debate overall.
Curtis says, "Yo, just go big up Cass and the rest of the panel." I guess. I mean,
very interesting debate. Sorry, Cass.
But let
the super chats run.
Marshall said, "But wish we could have at least one decent conversation about the game and how well we did. We did yesterday in moments,
and also Sunday night,
and also Sunday. We don't need a third day of doing it. Come on, man, fucking hell. And I've done it. We must turn it into banter right away. I know it's my fans. Oh, he's taking credibility. Accountability. Sorry, fuck's sake. Shane says, so Ches, you win the league next year. We already went through that. This is what happens when you skip super chats. So, congrats, Ches. That performance made my Sunday. How are you feeling about team fatigue going into the season? Which positions do you think you guys don't have enough depth in?
Left back cover, left wing, or left cam, whatever.
So what you said? No goalkeeper. Yeah.
He said he said depth. He didn't say quality.
This point, are we Cucurella best left back in the league? By the way,
probably. right now in the world.
The world,
I think he's number one.
Probably in Europe.
Yeah, I'll say he's number one.
Him Mendes.
Him and Mendes, yeah.
Mendes got fucked up by Palmer, so love. I know he got done well against Lamine Yamal and everyone else, though. So
does that mean Haaland's now scared of him? And the song is true.
True. Big up Leon says, great show, guys. Liverpool won every trophy, by the way.
Incorrect. You haven't.
Just to be sure, regardless who comes in next, it's not you must Liverpool because too much disruption. So say out loud, it's not LFC you must, is what Steven is saying.
What the hell is this?
Because he's saying, to Jay's point, if there's too much disruption, then surely Liverpool.
He's been sarcastic, but why would you even want to be sarcastic? He's won the league.
Liverpool have Michael Edwards best in class. I think that was towards not played on paper. Mons is despicable, being chatting bearish for 2 years. Nakamba better than Caicedo. We smashed PSG and we have to listen to the rubbish. Give it a rest.
Caicedo's the best midfielder probably in the league at the moment.
Nakamba, remember that when he first joined? I remember.
Even Mons didn't admit
I'm
he
good
was
on
being
about that.
shameless. Mons, you admitted you're being shameless though. You never actually believe.
Yeah, like bro, like
Wow.
that's bro, but he's going off on something.
Mons wasn't being serious by the way.
2 years ago, bro.
Like, come on, bro. Like that was
by
actually 2 years
By
ago.
the way, there's 1,200 in there.
It's
Please
funny because I'm the league champion and he talks like that.
smash the like
League
button if you
champion.
haven't done so. Nakamba used to play for Villa.
Actually, that
and
is a couple. Hold on.
marvellous
Hold on.
Nakamba, no?
One
Went to
last
Luton
thing.
as well.
Who had a better season? So this whole best midfielder,
The
yeah.
like button did.
I'm going to remove Rodri because he's been injured, right?
Yeah.
Who had a better season, Caicedo or
Caicedo.
Hold on,
Or who?
or Mons,
who?
your boy.
I can explain if you want me.
grab him.
How about this? McAllister. How about McAllister? He's
Oh,
He
yeah,
hasn't
yeah.
been better than Enzo. Enzo's been better than McAllister this season.
No, he's not.
What?
Yes, he has.
No,
This
he's not.
year,
No,
this
he's
season.
not.
Right,
No,
so
he's
who's got the
not.
better
Yeah.
midfield to?
Oh, that's
Wait, people think I'm just saying
Hey,
anything.
Don't do that.
That's
Don't do that.
what I'm
It's
saying,
close.
level.
Don't do that.
See
It's
what
not
I'm
close.
saying?
It wasn't close.
How the
Enzo
hell
and McAllister.
is
I think it's
Gravenberch
No,
close.
it
better
wasn't
than
close. Not
Caicedo?
this
I
year. It
need-
wasn't close. It
that-
wasn't
that-
close.
I think it's fairly close.
You just forget the whole Premier League campaign.
Across
You
the
forget that.
across the whole season. Like across the whole season, I think
By
it
the
was
way,
fairly
that's the
close.
Fuck you
conversation.
talking about?
And Enzo last 3 months of the season was really good.
Man,
Yeah,
I'm
how
talking
about
about
the
the last
season?
3 months. What are you
3
talking about,
months of the
Jay?
season.
Bro, last 3 months he was good, man.
Nah, Jay, he's longer than that, bro.
Jay, stop
Bro,
doing that.
listen,
Jay, stop doing that.
Who won the most?
Listen, okay,
Who won the most
maybe
trophies?
Jay, stop doing that.
Okay,
Jay,
let me ask you this
Jay,
question.
nah. Next topic.
No,
Who won the
Next
most
topic.
trophies?
Next
Who won the
topic.
most
Next
trophies?
topic.
Hold on.
Next topic.
I don't.
Next topic.
No, Mons,
Jay.
let me just make the point.
No,
Really quick,
Jay, I don't want to hear your point.
Why? Mons, because you're scared
Jay.
what you're gonna hear.
No, I'm not speaking about what I want to hear.
Mons,
You
stop doing that with your
you're
hands, by
talking
the way.
about a whole season and you gave me 3 months. You gave me 3 months.
Mons,
Commoners.
stop
Three
handling.
months.
Quiet, silence.
We had to
Stop the
listen to
silence.
everyone while he was like
Very
doing the
quiet.
royalty thing.
You gave me 3
Nah,
months.
bro,
Jay,
we're not
please.
doing
You
it
gave
now,
me
bro.
3 months.
Mute this guy
Commoners,
for a second.
silence.
Yeah?
Silence.
3
One at a time.
months.
Commoners.
Bro, listen.
You gave me,
Bro,
you
listen,
gave me
I'm asking
3
you a
months
question,
and then
right?
started talking about
Bro,
better than a league
Okay,
winner.
make your
Please.
point then. I'll be quiet. You make
Oh,
your
it's a
point. So
Club
I can
World
make
Cup.
mine.
I don't
Jay,
have a
Jay,
point to
you
make.
notice how
Where's
Mons
me-
doesn't
I
have a
don't have a
point.
point to make.
He doesn't
Them
have a
man
point
did a
to make.
double. Them man did a double on your
Mons,
league.
you're just doing this with your hands and not making any points. Why is Caicedo not
I
better?
don't have
Oh,
a
definitely
point to
giving
make.
that.
I don't
Why
have
is
a point to make.
Caicedo not better than Gravenberch?
I didn't even make. I said the Caicedo argument's valid. Not the
What do you mean
Enzo
valid?
and
He's better than
McAllister
him.
one. That's the one I'm talking about. That's the one I'm talking about.
Enzo's had a better season than McAllister. You just don't want to hear it.
No,
because
he
he won
hasn't
the
had a
league.
better season than McAllister. No, he
Because he
hasn't.
won the league, I hear it. Fair
No,
enough.
like,
Can we
bro,
go
like,
back to
what
what
we
Jamie
doing?
said before?
Everybody in
Right.
your team,
Yeah,
in
so
every
what I wanted
AJ,
to ask-
according to
man.
what? Hold on,
Because I
hold on,
guarantee
hold
you,
on.
if you won the league, if you
It's
swapped our
Chelsea
seasons
word.
round,
You're
if you swapped our
telling me, yeah?
seasons round, I guarantee you'd be saying that your boy was
Mons,
better than ours. If you
Mons,
swapped our
you're
seasons round,
telling
so
me
don't
that
ever.
when you win the
Don't
league,
ever.
yeah, every single player in that team was 10 out of 10 star quality. McAllister was good. He wasn't better than Enzo Fernandez.
Yes,
He's had
he
a good
was.
season himself.
He might have been.
Look,
What?
He's
He
had a
was
good
close.
season himself and picked up more trophies than him.
Yeah,
Bro,
McAllister's been the best centre mid in the league,
I
bro.
hear
As,
it, bro.
what?
I hear
Yes,
it, man.
let me know, bro. You
Yeah.
know what? Yeah, there was one stint where he got a touch injury and he took a couple games to get back. That's it. He's had a flawless season. He's been the
McAllister's
best.
been really good.
No, he's
Like,
been the
he's
best.
just-
And then
He's
you
been
say,
good.
Chez, first of all, just to debunk your point about every player being 10-10. No, not every player is 10-10 because Robertson was rubbish this season and he's the league winner. So do you know what I'm saying? Not saying every player was top, but
Being
but
extreme.
McAllister was one of our best players last season, our most consistent midfielder. I don't think he reached
Same with Enzo Fernandez.
Gravenberch's peak. I think Gravenberch hit the highest peak, but in terms of consistency, McAllister was the most consistent player in a league-winning campaign.
But-
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want- Big up you to big. Hold on. In the season where you just about scraped top 4 and you won the Conference League, and big you up for winning the Club World Cup. That is not a big enough choice to make game in game out and talk about Enzo Fernandez being better than McAllister.
Come on.
in terms of
Okay, cool. Let's
player
actually
who's
get
played
the
in
gritty
harder
here.
competitions.
I'm bored. Why not?
Like, what we doing?
What-
I should even have to
What
break
has
that down.
McAllister
Alright,
done
can I-
better than? No,
Right,
JJ.
so-
I want to get some facts involved because I've got the facts here. Mons,
Are you
tell
doing
the
a
chat-
trophy
tell
parade
the
for your
chat
2
and me,
trophies,
yeah?
by the way?
One set that, not trophies chat. Mons, what has McAllister done this season statistically better than Enzo Fernandez? Tell me.
Statistically,
Like on your eyes, statistically, whatever you want to use.
I test
What's he done?
McAllister. I test McAllister.
What eye test has he done? Like, what's he done?
You just
in your
asked me the eye
test?
test. Sit on the ice. I test McAllister.
What's he done? Is it ball carrying? Is it passing? What is it? You can't just say
Everything.
anything.
Everything.
What's everything?
Everything.
Like what?
Everything.
Like what?
Ball carrying, dribbling, passing. The thing that Enzo Fernandez done better is
Wait,
crashing
we're
the
saying,
box.
write this down, yeah?
Crashing
Ball
the
carrying,
box.
dribbling, passing, yeah? Say no more.
Crashing the box.
Crashing the box. He's
box.
been better than Enzo Fernandez.
No,
this
no, no.
season.
Crashing the box. Enzo Fernandez for me that's what he's done better than McAllister. That's it. That's it.
Of course, they're coach.
That
It
is it.
It is, man. They want to
That's
go.
it.
So listen, on this, right? Obviously, what I'm trying to say is I can see both sides, like, and I won't cry about one person saying the other person was better. Like Enzo, I do think Enzo had a good season, but let's not act like last
He's had
season.
an improved season.
A lot of the talk last season was about Gravenberch, not McAllister. Gravenberch was the one who was getting a lot of the plaudits. I thought McAllister was playing well. I thought McAllister was playing well at the beginning of the season, but he wasn't getting. It's not like in real time he was getting loads of praise. Like a lot of the praise was directed at Gravenberch and across the
because
course
McAllister's level is already a certain level. That's what it is.
I'm not disputing that. I'm saying McAllister played at a high level last season, and I do think Enzo, for at least last 3-4 months of the season, was really good. Now,
but how about the whole season?
Pardon?
How about the whole season?
But I don't think McAllister.
No. Jay said 3 months. Jay said he was good for the last 3 months.
No, I said McAllister was. I said Enzo was really good for the. Right, I said Enzo was really good for the last 3 months.
McAllister was really good all season.
I don't think I think McAllister was good all season.
Really good all season.
Do you know what I mean? Like, as in
Premier League based analysis.
That's what I'm trying to say here. Like, I feel like
someone said let's do stats here, so I'm
just
going to break this
McAllister
down.
had a good season. If you prefer one player to the other, I don't think it's crazy. I think they both had good seasons.
All season, by the way,
really good all season.
That's how you just look. Enzo's had a very improved season, but let's be real. The Gravenberch thing, he's just got more PR than McAllister. McAllister's more of a, I don't know, like that figure where he's just he doesn't. I don't think he cares about the limelight spotlight. He's not the one that's spoken about because people expect McAllister to be good because he's already good. Gravenberch he got revamped. Of course, they're going to speak about him. He's playmaking, so he's got a little bit more of that. I don't know, that stardom to his name. One sec. Enzo had the most improved season I've seen in a player that I've slandered for a long time. Yeah, by the way. And if you want to do stats, I don't give a fuck what he did in the Conference League. Yeah, he got 6 goals or 6 assists and 5 goals or whatever, or 6 and 6. McAllister got 5 and 5, and he plays central midfield. Enzo's more attacking, and I know he's played more of a box-to-box role, crashing the box. McAllister don't. It's a bit of a dissimilar role for someone that plays more as a dictator. And I'm not saying Enzo didn't, by the way, because he did at times, right? Because I see Cole Palmer was taking the reins of attacking mid for most of the season. Yeah, last 3-4 months, even this Club World Cup, Enzo Fernandez was the Enzo Fernandez I saw in the World Cup and Benfica when I scored a couple games in the Champions League. Cold. Bro, he's looking cold when he's in that kind of Palmer role that he's doing at the moment. I think it's his best. But McAllister, just because he don't get the PR, bro, he's been the best consistent midfielder all season, bro. That midfield of what Liverpool bring to the table, yeah, including Chelsea, to be fair, because Caicedo's bro, come on, man. He's in my team of the season. Him, Tielemans, and McAllister are probably my best 3 for the season, yeah?
Right, so in that case, based on that, you are saying that Caicedo had a better season than Gravenberch?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
That's more debatable.
That was my initial conversation.
Because Caicedo's level was up there for pretty much all season, where Gravenberch had a bit of a dip and came back again, but he was knackered.
Either Enzo or McAllister getting a combined 11 in theory.
Yeah, but no, Enzo don't get my combined 11. McAllister, Caicedo, Tielemans is my combined 3 for the year.
Tielemans.
Of last season. Yeah, Tielemans, because he's been cold. He was cold all season.
Tielemans over Bruno?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, bro. You don't need to ask Cass that.
Oh, yeah, true.
But yeah. Anyways,
I was hearing last week it was Bruno's fault that United were in the state they're in.
You know what it is, Daps. Here's my thing, Daps. If it was Chelsea that won the league, Daps, if it was Chelsea that won the league and it was Liverpool that won the conference and won the Club World Cup, you think they'd be listening to this discourse about? You think they'd be living to this discourse about our best player and their best player and how? Hold on, let me land. Bring it up as your first point. If you let me land,
that's the first thing you said.
If you let me land, I'm not finished what I'm saying, bro. I'm saying that if you swap the cups around and you compare their best players and our best players, because we're not comparing passengers here with these cups, not passengers. Moises Caicedo was a main stake in what they've done, and McAllister was a main stake in what we've done. if they were league champions and we were flaunting this Club World Cup and the conference league, you think they would be listening to a speck of what is going on? A speck of this shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Honestly, that's why I think it's insanity to speak like this, like as if the whole league didn't actually happen. But it's cool to downplay.
I think
Please, for the life of me. And as I said, that's why I think it's crazy that I get it. You lot have just won and whatever. There's going to be a high, but to just almost displace things because it works in your favor because one happened just the other day. Rather than the 38 game season that we just saw.
That's where you're going wrong, though, because you keep talking about the trophies. That was the first thing.
I think Caicedo. Yeah, I think Caicedo's been better. I think
that's my point.
I'm looking at Caicedo and not what Chelsea
over
achieved in the season because
there
I think when Cass
I
said Tillemans is an example. When Cass says Tillemans, what does his club do? I'm more talking about Caicedo.
You didn't hear what I said, sir.
No, but I think you didn't hear what I said. Hold on. Whether I did or not. Monologue. He said twice his monologue. If you swap the seasons around and the recency bias of the Conference League in the couple, I've not even talking about what I said. For example, has Tillemans in his midfield of the season, and he didn't win nothing. It's not about
you missed the main part of what I said. I spoke about
just about trophies.
Right? Again, did I say it was just about trophies? I said
you mentioned that as your first point. Don't mention it as your first point.
Again, Ches. Listen. Use your brain. I said the main stake players in those campaigns, not the passengers. And I gave Robertson as an example. He was rubbish, and he is still a Premier League winner. So he's not going to be spoken about in these type of conversations. Our best player, or one of our best players in midfield, or our best midfielder, arguably, and one of your best midfielders, arguably, in our correspective.
I don't think it's a conversation, though. I think for me personally, I think Liverpool's best midfielder last season for me personally was McAllister, and I think Chelsea. And no, that's what I said for me personally. I'm not.
That's fine.
And for Chelsea, mine is Caicedo. But I'm not even looking at
Caicedo grabs an argument. I'm not saying it's clear. I'm going to side with Gavin.
The Enzo McAllister thing isn't a conversation for me.
That's not a conversation.
I do think that Enzo had a lot better season than he did previously. I think Enzo got better, and I think Enzo next season. You might see an even better Enzo.
I think so as well,
at this point, I think McAllister's still completely outshone Enzo last
season. People just have fickle memories. Like when Chelsea won 2 games in 12, and both of them were against Leicester at home and Southampton. He was really holding the corn. When I say he was really holding the corn. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Like, if your midfield is so good, if your midfield was so good, I promise you.
Yeah, that's stupid. That's dumb analysis. That's just dumb.
That's not dumb analysis.
It doesn't make sense. What you just said made no sense. Because you won 2 in 6.
Time.
By the way, anyone mentioning me?
I watched every single one of your games. It wouldn't happen.
It's void. Because I'm not putting no City player in this conversation at this point. So saying, but you said it's irrelevant.
Last point.
Yeah, so I was just going to say, like, obviously, I think
I feel like a proper host doing that.
Come on, man.
Yeah, but I think if you look at everything, I think that both, like, Chelsea's midfielders are our good midfielders, Liverpool midfielders are our good midfielders. I like McAllister. I rate him very highly. I think Gravenberch had a great 6 months, and then maybe fell off quite a lot in towards the end of last season. But it could just be tiredness, whatever. But across the course of the season, if you average it out. My question is more like, when I look at the midfields and you say, if Chelsea say Palmer, Fernandes, Caicedo, I think you can make an argument it's the best midfield in the league. I'm not sure which midfield I'd say definitively is better than it, but I think it's definitely up there. And I think Chelsea have to own expectation. Like, I think they beat PSG. And whilst I'm not necessarily saying you have to win the title, I do think the club world champions should be in the conversation for the title next season. I think it makes sense.
It makes sense.
That's a different conversation. I agree with that. That's a different conversation.
Let me the league best midfielder in Europe and don't want to be in certain conversations. Doesn't add up to me.
Don't get twisted. When I say ours is good, I'm not saying theirs is crap. People that have critical thinking issues. Vin McAllister's
I can't lie. I need.
Midfield's better than the league
Because
winning
you know what I'm
midfield.
saying though, people they'll hear me say Enzo's better than him, like, oh, you're calling him crap. I never said that. They're both
No one said that. No one said
No,
that.
can I
You
just say
put in
one
the
thing?
chat acting like,
Months,
oh,
I
said that.
need this. Says, I need this for months. Months. I can't lie. There was a
You're
period
bad,
last
bad,
season where you started being
It's true,
nice
though.
about Chelsea, yeah. And
Because
it
I
was,
still-
it was boring.
because I still
I
rate
need
Chelsea.
this. I need this months.
No,
Chelsea
because
beat.
because
I
I
need
because
this
I rate
forever.
what Chelsea are doing. But again,
Well,
if
Liverpool
you
Chelsea
overstep,
rivalry,
but Daps, if you overstep the mark, I've just got to check, man, bro. That's just all it is. Again, if you say in the same breath, you have the best midfielder in Europe, and our midfield is better than Liverpool's, who won the league, right? So there's no expectation that comes with that after winning the Club World Cup and branding yourselves as world champions. No expectations comes with that.
Fair point. It's a fair point.
Ask the
So
question.
if no expectations comes with that, and you're putting players in these conversations, because in this season,
I'll
I've
ask
heard
one question,
Caicedo get
I'm
called- I've heard Caicedo get called the best midfielder in
One
Europe.
question, please.
I heard
I'll ask one question.
Cole Palmer. I heard Caicedo get called the best midfielder in Europe. I heard Cole Palmer get called the best player in Europe, where after those 4 goals against Brighton. Enzo Fernandez
Oh, I've got a
is
question. I need to ask a question,
arguably
please.
better than McAllister. And
It was a bit like that season where you won the league, but apparently you have best player in every position once, to be fair. No, but months. There was a season, I remember, where you apparently had the best defense, best midfield.
my manager said that. I didn't say that. My manager said that.
Hold on. All right, cool. Your manager said it and City won the league. So, all
I
right,
didn't say that.
We're saying, I'm not saying you, but sometimes things can happen.
No. But I didn't say that. Their manager didn't say that.
What's the question, bro?
The Chelsea fan said that. That's the difference in this argument.
Whatever. Kaz, me ask you a question.
Your manager said it. I rate him more than any fan of your
Who
club.
created the most big chances in the league last season? Do you know?
Big chances.
Yeah, who created the most? It was Liverpool. Guess who was second?
Oh,
Chelsea. Liverpool had the best conversion rate in the league last season. Guess who was third or fourth from bottom in the league? Can you check it, guys? Chelsea. If Chelsea had Salah last season with the first best defense and the second most chances created, where do Chelsea finish in the league?
Yeah, but you didn't.
Why did I mention Salah? Because he's got nothing to do with the midfield. This is why your argument to bring up the league
There's touch grass.
and trophies.
anyway,
makes no
yeah.
sense.
All right.
That's
You know what we
That's
need?
my
You know
point.
what we need, yeah? I don't know about you lot, but there's loads of you in here still. Please
My point.
smash the likes if you don't mind. Smash just if you haven't done so. I know not a lot of people comment. You like just to watch and hear the screams and all that bullshit. If you don't mind, smashing the likes will do wonders. So yeah,
yeah,
a million percent. I mean, it does help. I know it's a bit of a skirmish.
It
It's
actually
got way
helps
off,
more
but-
than super chats.
Yeah, man. Oh no, it don't. Question for the panel.
It does help more.
Unless it's 100.
yeah. So it currently helps more than super chats. So get your fucking super chats up.
Question for the panel. Just a quick yes or no. CB10 is now world class.
I'm gonna say yes.
I don't know what.
Only just because I think if you look at him as a right winger and you look at him as number 10, I think he's top 5 in his position in both positions.
I can't answer this because I don't know what world class is because it always fucking
It's different,
changes.
isn't it?
Everyone says it's different things, so I don't know. I think Cole Palmer.
Flavor is coming flavor.
Like,
of the month.
how many positions do you give it for like?
Oh, Palmer, bro.
like how much? What do you have to be?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Like what do you have to be? Do you have to be the
Yeah.
top 5? Do you have to be in the top 3?
Do you have to get in
have to
every
do it
club
for a
in the
little-
world? What is
Do
it?
you know what it's
Yeah.
paid? You have to do it for a little bit longer.
Moving on.
You've got to do it for a little bit longer. Jay.
2 years. Is 2 years not enough for Palmer?
He's not done it for 2 years. He was shit this year.
He was good enough. He was good enough. He was good enough for him to not completely lose it. He was
The
good
one
enough.
thing there's one thing we do know either way, yeah, is Cole Palmer has what it takes to be considered world
Right,
class.
like if I had to look at
that's a
right
good take.
wingers, you got Salah, you got
Cole Palmer's a proper player, but
I wanted a yes
you've
or
got
no.
Elise,
Yeah.
you got
You ain't
Palmer.
never getting it with that
He's
question.
top- he's
No
top
more
5.
questions.
Hold on. Yeah, Palmer over Elise for me all day long.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I put Palmer over. So he's top 5 though. It's a top 5 right
At
winger.
least he's not world class though. At least he's not world class. We're doing it.
Yeah, well, that's
That's what
when
I'm saying. Like, what was
Elise
Elise
took
saying?
it.
He ain't world
Harry
class.
Football, love for the
Very
super
good.
What
chat.
is it? Just very good.
One sec, Jay. Let me respond to super
Do
chat.
you think Elise is world class, Jay?
Chelsea
I
fan.
mean,
No wonder you
he's
rate
top
Bruno
5 in the
Fernandes,
world in his
Callum.
position. Is that not
No
world class?
wonder this guy rates Bruno Fernandes.
Actually, no, you know what? Hold on.
Bruno's better than Verts. So what are we doing?
No,
here?
hold on. Months.
Bruno's better than who?
Months.
He's better than who?
Months is third.
He's
Hold
better
on.
than who?
Hold on. Months
He's
is
better than who? Sit your ass down. Sit your ass down, boy.
Genuinely, it's
Hey,
first world
that's
class.
struggling right now.
It's
Fernandes
first
is better
world
than
class.
Huh?
It's first world class.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Stop
he's
it,
not world
bro.
class.
Stop it.
No,
Okay,
he's not
so
world
that is
class.
completely fair because
He's not world class.
but then
Ruben
a lot of
Dias
us
is
would
not
say
world
he
class.
is. A lot of us would say he is. So I don't
Wait,
know.
did they say Allister is better than
Ruben
us?
Dias is not world class. He's not world class.
That's
He's
what I'm
not.
saying. So you're
He's a
saying why do I
top
want
player, but he's not world class. He's not.
Bro, listen.
He's not world
If a
class.
player,
See, this is the thing.
if a
No one
player
knows
is
what
top
world class
5
is.
in his position,
Come
how's he
on,
not
man.
world class?
Say that again.
All right,
If a
but
player is top 5
Then
in
that's
the
what I said,
world
because
in his position,
your
how's he
definition
not
of world class,
you don't
your
want to argue
definition of
today,
world class
innit,
is the
man?
top 5 players in your position. There could be
Forget that.
that could
Yeah.
be a very weak position. And like I said, the left wing market is shit.
Kaz
So
has
if
got
you're
bare
top 5 in
clips
the left wing,
today,
are you
can't
world class? No.
I don't know
No.
which
That's
club.
what-
Left players out
You
there right now.
One,
man's
Come
gonna
on.
two.
think Verts is better than Big Bruno. What you think Bruno came to this Premier League to do what he's been doing for the last 5 years? And
Do what
Verts
he's
is
been
just no.
Oi, don't
No,
get Cass.
no,
Cass is
no,
trying to
no.
move on with the super
No,
chats.
no.
Start talking like this about Bruno. He's going to have to get involved, bro. So let's not go
Bro,
there.
listen, Verts is not better than Bruno. I'm sorry.
All right,
Based
subjective.
on
All
what?
right,
Based
Hey, I
on
want
what?
to
Cass,
read
what's
the
your
super
thoughts
chat,
on
please.
that?
based off
Kaz,
my
get that
eyes.
super chat back up,
Based off
please.
my eyes. Mons
I
is
want
João
Mons to
Pedro's
respond
Nah.
properly.
but I don't understand. Mons never
It's a
what?
fact.
Mons is
Bro,
João
as I said,
Pedro
people
not
just
moving the
make, bro,
needle.
man, them just
Mons,
make up.
cry more, man. Salah's done nothing in
Listen,
finals.
Is
I'm
Palmer
not
still
saying that
ghosting in the
Verts
big
will have
games? Pedro
Right.
already did more in the final than Salah in the UCL against PSG.
That's a fact.
No, Pedro done his thing. He done his thing. But would he rather the Champions League or would he rather
You're
the
scrambling,
Club World
Mons.
Cup?
Just accept the fact.
No, would you
No,
rather the
that's
Champions
not-
League or the Club World Cup, Ches?
Sorry?
Shot.
Who are you talking about?
There you go.
He was-
There you go.
All right, all right.
Your team was scored in the
You
Champions
lot
League
can argue,
final.
so it's
He
fine,
was scored in
man.
the Champions League final. So
It's
Stop
fine, man.
getting
You lot
around.
can argue.
Stop getting around. It's all right.
All right, FYI, that's the trophy parade will start on the 8th of August when we are facing Bayer Leverkusen, 10 hogs in the stadium.
Brother, this thing's taking-
So hold on. Are you doing a trophy parade or are you meaning you're just
Wait, hold
bringing it
on.
out every game?
You're actually,
probably? Nah. He probably means they're bringing it out at every game in front of the crowd.
I was going to say, if you're doing
Yeah.
a trophy parade, that's crazy.
No, we're
Yeah,
not.
because Caicedo is playing with a traffic cone in goal, and Grav is playing with Virgil van Dijk and Alisson. Great comparison as always. Mons always contributing.
Put VVD behind Enzo and
Now
Caicedo.
it's
What
the
does energy
VVD,
change?
this and that. Oh, he's playing with
What
worse
energy
players.
change?
You see, bring that super chat back up. Bring that super chat back up.
Mons, you're the one who said 2 and 6.
Bring it
You're
back
the
up,
one who
please.
said that. That's his point.
He says,
Uh,
say that again.
You're the one who brought up the 2 and 6 and blaming the midfield. You went, the midfield's so good. Why'd you win 2 out of 6? That makes no sense.
You know what the
Doesn't make
maddest
sense.
thing is, yeah? The maddest thing is, this has
What?
gone so off topic. man.
I'm just saying.
I'll tell
To
you,
have
never
this
leave
chest,
topics.
to have this
Not
chest,
on this,
to have
not,
all
not
this
on this
chest
fucking
about
show
something,
ever.
you can't have this chest and avoid any sort of expectation and still class yourself as like what Dap said at the very start of the stream and still not talk about or glorify competing. The one thing that you berate Arsenal fans for.
Who are you talking about, by the way?
Can we move on? Yeah, we can move on. Only about 5 teams in
I
Champions
like
League have won trophies to be there. Half the Champions League is dead teams. Champs of England ain't the world. What did you win from 20 to 24? Who? He's probably talking to you, Mons.
I think he's talking to. I think he might be talking to Ches. I don't know.
I don't know.
No, he's a
No,
Chelsea fan,
it's
bro.
Chelsea fan. No team in England has 2 World Cups, Cash. You got 1. Well, because you can't win a World Cup if you're a club team.
No, they mean Club World Cup.
No, he didn't specify that. He said World Cups. That's countries, mate. Anyways, fucking hell, smash the likes. 10 likes off of 400. Oh, did anyone see the Isak stuff in Etiké? Oh my god, let's talk about it.
No, let's not.
Fucking
Save it for another show. But change the title.
That's what doing it. You know, Newcastle, do you think they'll get him, or do you think
No.
Liverpool are coming for him?
I think the Etiké looks like it's going to get wrapped up. According to the agent, he's trying to push the move as well. So
Why is everyone in the comments saying that I'm a Chelsea fan? Listen, if you guys have been watching this show for a while, everyone knows I fucking hate Chelsea. But I do give clubs props when they win. I always give clubs like their props. I give them the space to celebrate, no agenda, pure just being fair. And if you can't appreciate a team, you know, winning, slapping up PSG or this or that, put the rivalry aside for a second, boys.
Yeah,
Don't have
facts.
so much hate in your heart. Just, you know, be a little bit more, you know, that's a you problem, not a me problem. And I will not be slandered for it. Sorry, Kaz.
Do you know what? I'll be honest as well. Like, if you're getting like that already, we've got a long season ahead of
Got a
us. If
long-
we start getting
Yeah.
fit.
Oh, I'm going to change back before the season starts.
No,
Fuck that.
bro. I already know. Listen, Like, I can't go into the season with too much chest, so I've got to give everyone their props in it because I don't know how much props I'm going to be giving my club this season. So I'm kind of feeling a bit. I'm not going to cook no one too much.
That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, these guys slapped up PSG, bro. I was watching these guys. PSG, I saw in the
Heritage.
press. They were saying, "Hey, what's better, Barcelona 2010-11 or PSG?"
Hey, Mons, if you want to cue how to beat PSG,
people say
go
it's
watch the game.
preseason friendly. You gotta be fair. You gotta be a little bit.
Hey, Mons,
fair.
tell Salah if you want to beat PSG, go watch Palmer's performance. Maybe we'll do better next time. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what? That's what I do rate. What I do rate is, bro,
let's send this show to the archives.
I rate Maresca still. I rate whatever Maresca said to those players before the game, because let's be real, going into that game,
beat PSG for what reason? To win nothing. Spare me, please.
who are you talking to?
Our PSG fans, we beat PSG to win what?
I don't know what's going on now.
Did you win the Champions League?
Who beat PSG?
Who are you talking to, Ches?
Apparently Liverpool beat PSG last year.
I've fucking no idea who you're talking to, bro.
We beat them at the ground. Yeah, we did. But like, we didn't.
Months didn't say that. What's going on here?
No, that's a comment said we beat.
No, it's because you said if you want to lesson them how to beat PSG, but the Liverpool fans are saying we did beat them.
No, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. Right.
But like we didn't knock them out the ties. So that's why I didn't.
And more so. Right. So the thing is, where I think you've got to give Chelsea far more credit. Yeah, is right. We were 2-0 up against PSG in January. Yeah, right. But the PSG we played in January were not and we lost 4-2, but we were 2-0 up, yeah? But the team that we were playing against, yeah, fucking were not the PSG that ended the season. The PSG that ended the season was a PSG with mad...
The one they played in the knockouts.
Bro, there's a difference, yeah, because they had momentum, they had confidence, yeah? For PSG to rock up, for Chelsea to rock up and beat that PSG with all that momentum and confidence, yeah. Whatever Maresca said to them before the game, I've got to take my hat off because, he had them playing so composed.
This is why I said I think it's a lesson where, like I said, you can't write off Chelsea. Like you just can't really write them off. You can't. They've got results like this. They have a performance like this where they can go to a top team and humble them. Because it wasn't like Chelsea went 1-0 up, they sat back and they managed to go and get their win. You take the trophy, but performance-wise, they were dominating. Nah. If you look at the whole course of the performance, PSG actually yielded, bro. Like 50, 60th minute, yield. Straight yield. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And as I said, there's a difference between what Jay is saying and what I'm saying. I will give Chelsea their credit, but if they say things that are out of pocket, I'm just going to pull it up. That's different.
Yeah, but I haven't really got that cachet to be able to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's cool.
Leave that to you. We all have
you do because Jay, you're a European champion.
Thank you for noticing.
So, actually, you do.
But these guys have won like a bigger European trophy than me this season. So I've never won the Champions League.
I don't know if you compare the Europa League and the Club World Cup. I think you'd say that it is bigger than the Europa League. I think
it is bigger.
It's a conversation. It's a conversation, but I just think because
maybe it's a Champions League talking down.
I don't like when people say, "Oh, Chelsea beat no one and only beat PSG." Like I've seen a lot of that. Like I think that you win it because it's tournament football, and you might get easier draws here and there.
Which is why I think Chelsea could be good in the Champions League.
That's tournament football, bro. Like sometimes you'll get an easier draw, but the teams you got easier draws still got knocked out. City got knocked out by Al Hilal. I'm not saying Al Hilal are rubbish. Al Hilal are a good side. We saw what they did to Real Madrid. Al Hilal are they're a good side, but City was still expected to not
win. City flopped that game.
Yeah. That's my point.
So, but my point is, and that's going away from that. You can give City more criticism than Chelsea praise, almost. Where it's almost like you can say, okay, I'm still seeing stuff that should have been fixed.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean? And I'm like, that to me would be like, okay, I see Chelsea. They bring João Pedro. The guy scores 3 goals. So what's Chelsea's issue last season? Being clinical. They bring in a player, now they start being clinical. So Chelsea will start feeling good about it.
Exactly.
Whereas City, they're conceding the same kind of sloppy goals.
And that was my whole issue, bro. that was my whole issue with like the Club World Cup and City's performance in it. That, you know what, it looked great. We looked great against Juventus. We looked predominantly good in most of the games, right? But if then we play an Al Hilal, who are obviously going to play a bit of a low block against us, but then hit some transitions the exact way everyone fucking did us last season, then forget everything else. I'm here now going, right, Pep, are you still going to be like, we don't have Walker, we don't have pace no more. If we keep playing this way, it's going to be long for us. It's going to be very long for us.
By the way, this whole Luis Diaz stuff, stop. You lot need to learn to read articles sometimes.
What the hell was that noise?
No idea. It's outside. Be cutting something out. It says Liverpool would. Luis Diaz is not for sale. It literally says it on the article. I'm reading it as well, and it also says that Real Madrid Rodrigo is another player Liverpool made checks at the start of the window and have historical interest in Gordon. There's nothing saying that they want him, and then all these other like aggregator accounts that report news. Stop getting gassed. It's not happened yet. It says unless a big bid comes in for Luis Diaz, he's going nowhere.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. They're saying ultimately, when people say
Bro,
there's
as I
no
said,
one,
Not for sale.
everybody got a price.
But who's paying?
yeah, facts. But Diaz,
Everybody got a price. Like, I can't sit here and say, I can't sit here and say Isak, because Isak's not for sale, but I say everybody's got a price. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but everyone's got a price, but who's
now
paying
that
it?
we're saying Diaz ain't for sale, but I can't turn around and say
how much do they offer? How much do they offer for him?
55 million.
Is
Hold on,
Diaz
what's-
worth more than
can I just
that?
say-
What
They
do you
want, they want 85 million.
No, he's not 85 million, is he? Fuck.
Months, do you
85
know?
million for Diaz.
it's
Months,
no.
Monts,
That's
can I ask
because
this
they
about
up
Diaz?
100 million for words.
Yeah,
So,
Monts,
because
how do
know
you feel?
that.
Like obviously with Konate
For a
maybe
28-year-old.
personally, yeah, Diaz, how Liverpool are treating Diaz, it is a bit cheeky, isn't it? A little cheeky. Because to say I want 100 mil, but we refuse to give you more than 60k a week, it does feel a little cheeky.
Yeah, here's for me, he at least should have I think the best way, give him an extension and then just at least double his wages.
Yeah,
Like, just at least double his wages.
yeah, bro. Like,
Like,
just
give him
120.
Like,
But
slap him on one-
the thing is, Diaz is your second best left winger behind my man Gakpo.
I mean,
for
he's
me,
our
anyway.
only other left winger. We only have two of them.
No,
Bro,
but,
listen,
but
I'm
that's
just
what I'm
saying-
saying. No, but that's
bro,
what I'm saying, bro. Gakpo is substantially better than him. So I don't think you need to. I think
But
Diaz is.
Diaz
I
actually
can't
had a
lie,
very good. Diaz had a good season overall, though.
Yeah,
Like,
good
Gakpo's better than him as a winger for me.
Gakpo is a better left winger
Yeah.
than him, but Diaz in the false nine. In terms of both, you put both of the seasons next to each other. You are
How many-
Diaz.
How many years has he got
I'm
left in
not a
his
Diaz
contract?
fan, me.
How much years has he got left in his contract, Diaz?
2 years. 2 years.
Fucking hell, you don't like losing people for free, innit?
2 years. But my thing is, obviously, fans can say Diaz is on 100 and something, but I thought the base was like 55, 60. And my point is merely that, like, obviously, if you're a club and Van Dijk's on what, 400? Is it 400 or so?
Don't know.
Whatever he
How
wants
can
to
I
be.
be on 60?
Whatever he wants to be on, bruh. But you got to remember, as I said, bro, Jay, I don't think people understand this. Diaz is just happy to be here.
No, bro, he's
the
happy
person
to
saying-
be here.
He's happy to be here. He don't mind. Like, bro, come on. He's happy to be here, bro.
Who Diaz? Yeah, I hear it.
Nah, you can't be happy to
I
be
know
here.
what I mean by that, innit? You know what I mean by he's
Yeah.
happy to be here. And
Is he,
sometimes
bro?
people know that. Does it mean it's right? Jay, does it mean it's right? Absolutely
Yeah.
not.
Bro, there was a reason why City kept Zinchenko on about 20 grand a week.
Bro, Diaz is baked, bro. If he goes, if Diaz leaves, he's
Yeah.
fine to leave.
Yeah.
If he stays, he's fine to run his contract down for the next 2 years at the age of 28. He's fine with that.
But,
You know what I'm saying?
what, are you
Like,
sure?
bro,
I
Don't
like,
believe that he's not happy to. Don't believe.
But Mons, look at it like this. Imagine you go into work, yeah, and you've had a good year. You're on the sales leaderboard. Things are going well. And they're just like, hi, we've just brought in this guy from a rival competitor. And you're on the works night out. You ask him what his basic is. You find out his basic is 3.5 times yours. Are you telling me you're not right?
Are your staff in the office now, Jay?
I know.
Are your
but
staff
if-
in the office now, Jay?
But Jay, you also have them workers.
Are your staff in the office? Be careful what you say.
Jay, you also get them workers you also get them employees who are getting employee of the month at like Next, and are just cool with that.
Okay.
Look, it's one of those things where
And there's nothing wrong with that. Jay, there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that. I'm telling you, everyone who's saying Diaz wants to leave, Diaz said if he leaves, he's fine with it.
Okay.
If he stays and runs down his contract,
He's not fine with staying.
Yeah, he's not fine with that, man.
Come on, man.
bro,
He wants
it's
that-
his
he wants
words.
that-
Don't
he wants
blame
that
me. It's his words. It's his words. It's
He's
his
not- he's
words.
not- he's
That
not gonna
brother
say
don't
he's-
give a monkey. He's cool. Don't get me
He's-
wrong.
He's not going to say I'm happy.
bro,
I'm
there's mad
unhappy.
shit going on. Do you know that Ramsdale is on
Bro.
more than fucking Edison?
That's mental.
Like
Monts,
I'm telling you, bro.
Monts, if you were Diaz, would you be happy?
Bro, I'm not Diaz though. Diaz is Diaz. I'm not Diaz though.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I'm not Lucho. Do you
I'm
get
not
it? I'm not
Lucho.
Lucho.
Brilliant.
I'm
I
actually
love
saying
that.
he deserves more money, bro. Of course he deserves more money. I'll be the first to tell you there's no way this man is on 60 bags. It's actually the fattest bio, isn't it?
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
realistically, he's just like he said, he's open to leave the club, but if he renews, he's happy to stay. Do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So either way, calm. Like if Diaz leaves, I'm not gonna be like punching air. It just depends who we get as a replacement.
Yeah.
But if he stays, I don't mind that either because this season for me, I think he proved a lot of people wrong of what he can provide. You know what I'm saying? So
We'll see. Anyways,
it's one of them ones.
Anyways, smash the likes. I'm going live now because I'm seeing Jackson next to Man United and Liverpool.
Fuck off.
And Liverpool.
Oh,
Fuck
okay.
off.
There's-
Jackson to Liverpool.
It's in the Ballon d'Or rankings. The Ballon d'Or list is just
The striker.
Oh,
list, so
shit.
If we do it,
Verts is on the list.
oh shock.
Where's Bruno?
No, because he's shit. But what's it called? Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna raid my own channel, and then we're gonna go over to Monsters afterwards as well. So if anyone wants to raid up, then let's go. If not, then I'll see you, I suppose, soon, innit? We're back tonight. Hopefully there's more news because we didn't even talk about Isak. So our Newcastle fans can't moan. In a bit.